guys, how are you all doing? Thank you guys so much for the love, support and positivity that you've been showing me this platform. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, though I don't say it much, but I really do appreciate you guys. And for those who've been commenting down below, I really do appreciate you guys, and you know yourselves, I love you so much. And for the new members that are currently coming in, welcome to this channel, welcome to this family. My name is Kenyibella, and let's journey together. There's this thing about COVID that I didn't want to talk about, because whenever it comes up, I tend to feel discouraged. But finally I gathered the courage to talk about it. So COVID has really messed us up a lot in different ways, from the economy to education to families breaking, and a lot is happening due to COVID. So since COVID started, at first I remember now people who were in schools were very happy that we're going to go home for a month, so let's go enjoy, then come back. People didn't think that COVID was a serious thing at first. So when schools were closed, when all schools were closed at that time, we were all excited. We were going home for a month, and we will come back. So for us, we were just it's okay, let's chill home for a month and we come back. Not knowing that month turned out to be 1 year. So imagine we've been home for a year, and then there's so much going on. You'll hear in the news, families are splitting because there's no money for feeding. There's no money. Some people have been renting. People who have been renting are not able to pay their rent, so they're forced to get out of their house. You find families sleeping outside their homes. You find people divorcing because they can't stay together, because maybe there are these families who used to wake up in the morning, kids go to school, the wife goes to work, husband goes to work, so they barely see each other. They just come home at night, eat, sleep, then the next day the same routine. So due to COVID, all families were forced to be together, spend time together, but for others it was not the best thing, because they ended up fighting and so on. So COVID has really messed us up so much. And then even with the economy, the first wave, that when it came, it really, everyone was broke. You couldn't work, you couldn't do anything. So, and then after the lockdown was uplifted, people are now struggling to recover from the first wave. People are still recovering, trying to work hard and so on and get money. Students are going back to school to continue the education, though it's a bit hard. You've skipped a whole year. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what tomorrow holds. So people are all confused. No one knows what to do. People don't know, is it okay if it's here to stay, then why can't we be taught on how to cope with it? So things are just all over the place. And for example, I can give you an example. My example, we are here currently at campus doing a degree in psychology, right? So this degree is supposed to be for 6 years, and due to COVID, we have been in campus for 4 years. God knows when all this is going to end, because some of us are really getting frustrated. We don't know. Students are now dropping out of school because they don't know, every time lockdown, every time, we'll be here, maybe one semester goes for a whole year. So people are still confused. There's so many of my colleagues that have dropped out and they say bye to education. They don't want anything to do with education right now because of COVID. Because now every time there's this, you have to come back and then go back home to do online, which is a bit complicated. And for other people who are not used to this online stuff, so it tends to make them lose a lot, and also lose the morale of studying. So they're now, how can I be home and my colleagues are going in front and there's nothing for me to do? So people tend to okay, let's drop out, let's they just quit on school. Others have decided to do other works. Others are getting married, others are just everything is just a complete mess. So now when they say total lockdown this time, again, schools are closed, everything is just So if we continue to think about COVID and what it's going to do, it just makes you lose hope. You don't know what to do at the end. You don't know now if the semester how it will end. You don't know how it will, the next semester when it will start. I think people are just all over the place, because Because remember, if a new semester starts, that's now another money. You need to look for tuition, you need to look for upkeep, you need to look for accommodation fee, all those fees. And remember, people have not been working, so what is really going, people are really stressed, they don't know how to go about this. So whenever it comes to COVID, you tend to see how each and every individual you talk to about COVID just hates the word COVID. Anything to do with COVID, people become annoyed. So COVID is just I don't know, it has messed people's lives in different ways. Maybe my experience would not be how you're experiencing it. Some might be worse, some might be, but all in all, I would want to encourage people that we are all in this together. Let's just have faith and just keep a positive attitude. I know sometimes it's hard, but let's just be positive and let's hope for the best, because right now we don't know what's going on. We don't know how long it's going to be here. Let's just be positive, look at things in a positive view, because right now if you continue to say COVID is here now, there's no money, you lose hope. So you also, the things that used to motivate you will no longer work for you. So just don't really think too much about it. Just let go and let God take control. Just don't really bother so much. Let's just be happy. I know it's hard, even me, I'm struggling with it, but I've seen like the more I'm positive about things, the more I tend to have like positive outcome, like positive things start happening. So I'd also want to encourage you guys to also try have the same mindset, be positive about everything, and let's continue praying. And you never know what will happen. So let's just be our brothers keepers, check on one another, because I know at this point there's so many people that are dealing with depression. Other people are just sad, other people are going through a difficult time right now. Just be there for them, talk to them, check on them all the time, and make sure that they're okay. If they're not, then maybe try and find some ways that you can help them. But being there for someone, even though they're depressed, and you're always there for them, really shows them that you care, and it also shows them that they are loved no matter what the situation is. So just continue loving them, show love to all your friends and family, and always be there for them, support one another, always keep on encouraging one another. And yeah, let's just continue that spirit. And yeah, so love you guys so much. And I know the video has been up and down, but I hope you do understand. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really love you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.